At the edge of all the cheer, where the bright lights disappear, lies a narrow, lonely lane, full of echoes, full of rain. Broken shutters, crooked signs, tangled roofs and crooked lines. Yet on Christmas something bright touches it with light. Children, they have learned to hide hope so deep they feel it died. Watch the other children play from a world away, still they hum a quiet tune, soft as early silver moon. Hands are empty, eyes grown old, hearts afraid of cold. Starlight on the orphan street, falling gentle, falling sweet. Every tear and every scar caught beneath the star. Starlight on the broken stone, saying you're not all alone. On this Christmas may you see you are family. From the town so rich and clean, children come with eyes of green. At the church they told us all, don't forget the ones who fall. Little mittens carry bread, blankets, scarves, and hats of red. No one asked them, no one planned, just a child's hand. Slowly doors begin to crack, faces peek from shadows black. One by one they step outside, fighting fear and rusted pride. Is it really meant for me? Is it true that we are seen? Starlight glimmers in their hair, answering I care. Starlight on the orphan street, falling gentle, falling sweet. Every tear and every scar caught beneath the star. Starlight on the broken stone, saying you're not all alone. On this Christmas may you see you are family. Oh, oh, oh. Let the strings rise slow and low, like a warm and healing snow. Let the choir softly weave words that lonely hearts believe. Even when you think you're lost, even at the highest cost, love will sneak through any door, find you on the floor. Starlight on the orphan street, now there's laughter, now there's heat. Hands in hands and eyes that shine, finally aligned. Starlight over every face, filling up the empty place. Christmas came in quiet feet down the orphan street. When the decorations fall, when the world forgets it all, may they still recall this part. Starlight in the heart. Christmas morning, crack of dawn, rays of sunlight stretching on, paper torn and ribbons tossed, counting treasures, seeing cost. Soon the rush begins to fade, plates of crumbs and lemonade. Children yawn and settle down, joy in every sound. But beneath the branches low, in a patch of golden glow, hides a box still wrapped in red, with no name upon its head. Is it yours or is it mine? Parents laugh and children shine, yet they find with some surprise no one claims the prize. Who could this last present be for, waiting there upon the floor? The last gift under the tree whispers, open, come and see. you all. Tear the paper, lift the lid, see what Christmas did. Inside there's no toy or game, nothing anyone can claim. Just a mirror clear and bright, catching all their faces light. On the frame the letters read, in this world you're what we need. Children pause then softly grin, letting wonder in. On the bottom folded neat lies a note both short and sweet. Every heart that loves and gives is the reason Christmas leaves. Every act of gentle care is a present someone wears. You yourselves are gifts of gold, worth more than you're told. The last gift under the tree whispers open, come and see. Not for one and not for two, it's a gift for all of you. The last gift, shiny, soft and small, holds a secret for you all. Tear the paper, lift the lid, see what Christmas did. Let the strings swell rich and wide, like a warm and endless tide. Let the choir hum the theme, you are more than what you dream. Every time you choose to share, you wrap love in midnight air. Christmas isn't just one day, it's the gift you are today. The last gift under the tree says you're precious, can't you see? In your laughter, in your tears, in your kindness through the years. If you wonder what to give, simply love the way you live. You're the present that will be under every tree. As the house grows calm and still, and the night returns its chill, that small mirror silently keeps the memory. The castle wakes in silver white, curtains glow with morning light. Servants rush with joyful cries, snow is falling from the skies. In her room the princess stands, pressing palms to frozen glass. Is this finally the day all my dreams will find their way? Down below the trumpets sound, laughter fills the frosted ground. Children twirl in coats of red, catching flakes upon their head. Yet the princess feels apart, lonely in her royal heart, watching from her tower high, afraid to touch the sky. But the first snow doesn't care if you're lost or unaware. When the first snow of the kingdom falls, it's a promise softly called. Every heart from near and far shines beneath the same bright star. When the first snow finds your face, it will melt your empty place. Let it drift through all your walls, hear the kingdom's call. She runs down the marble stair, breathless in the frosty air. Doors swing wide and suddenly she's beneath the crystal sea. Snowflakes land on lashes thin, cold and magic soaking in. For the first time since she's grown, she does not feel alone. In the square a small boy stands, empty pockets, shivering hands. No one sees him through the cheer, but the princess draws him near. Sharing cloak and royal glove, wrapping him in simple love. Two small footprints in the snow leave a single glow, and the snow keeps whispering, every soul's a heart from near and far shines beneath the same bright star. When the first snow finds your face, it will melt your empty place. Let it drift through all your walls. Hear the kingdom's call. Let the strings rise, let them soar through the gates and through each door. Let the choir fill the square, singing you belong somewhere. Royal blood or common dust, all are made of snow and trust. When the sky unites us all, we are never small. When the first snow of the kingdom falls, every lonely heart recalls we were made to stand as one, under moon and under sun. When it settles in your hair, know that someone placed it there. From the heavens soft and kind, you are on their mind. As the daylight melts to gold and the winter night grows cold, in the kingdom's beating heart, snow has done its part. The castle wakes in silver white, curtains glow with morning light, servants rush with joyful cries, snow is falling from the skies. In her room the princess stands, pressing palms to frozen glass. Is this finally the day all my dreams will find their way? Down below the trumpets sound, laughter fills the frosted ground. Children twirl in coats of red, catching flakes upon their head. Yet the princess feels apart, lonely in her royal heart, watching from her tower high, afraid to touch the sky. But the first snow doesn't care if you're lost or unaware. When the first snow of the kingdom falls, it's a promise softly called. Every heart from near and far shines beneath the same bright star. When the first snow finds your face, it will melt your empty place. Let it drift through all your walls. Hear the kingdom's call. She runs down the marble stair, breathless in the frosty air. Doors swing wide and suddenly she's beneath the crystal sea. Snowflakes land on lashes thin, cold and magic soaking in. For the first time since she's grown, she does not feel alone. In the square, a small boy stands, empty pockets, shivering hands. No one sees him through the cheer, but the princess draws him near, sharing cloak and royal glove, wrapping him in simple love. Two small footprints in the snow leave a single glow, and the snow keeps whispering, every soul's a hidden king. When the first snow heart from near and far shines beneath the same bright star. When the first snow finds your face, it will melt your empty place. Let it drift through all your walls. Hear the kingdom's call. Let the strings rise, let them soar through the gates and through each door. Let the choir fill the square, singing, you belong somewhere. Royal blood or common dust, all are made of snow and trust. When the sky unites us all, we are never small. When the first snow of the kingdom falls, every lonely heart recalls. We were made to stand as one, under moon and under sun. When it settles in your hair, know that someone placed it there. From the heavens soft and kind, you are on their mind. As the daylight melts to gold and the winter night grows cold, in the kingdom's beating heart, snow has done its part. On the edge of northern sky, where the frozen mountains lie, hides a herd of silver hooves, waiting till the starlight moves. In the snow a stable glows, painting red on reindeer nose. One small calf with trembling knees dreams of riding skies like seas. Stay behind, the elders say, you are not yet built for day. You are small and you are slow, you might fall into the snow. Still his heartbeat softly drums when the ancient sleigh bell hums. In his chest a secret tune, calling on the moon. Then the clouds begin to part, shining on his hopeful heart. It's the flight of the reindeer moon, rising like a silver tune. If you dare to leap so high, you might learn to touch the sky. When the night is cold and wide, spread your wings of courage, rise. Every trembling heart too soon meets the reindeer moon. Santa calls the reindeer team, harnessed up in stardust gleam. All the strong and steady eight gather at the snowy gate. In the shadow, small and shy, stands the calf with pleading eyes. Santa smiles and bows his head, come along instead. Through the gale and blinding white, he must learn to trust the flight. Hooves are slipping in the air, wind is tugging at his hair. But when children's windows gleam, he remembers every dream. Someone down there loves my light, I will hold on tight. It's the flight of the reindeer moon, rising like a silver tune. If you dare to leap so high, you might learn to touch the sky. When the night is cold and wide, spread your wings of courage, ride. Every trembling heart too soon meets the reindeer moon. Let the horns and drums ignite as they carve through velvet night. Let the choir gently say, you were meant to lead the way in the storm and in the a child who feels too small. You were made to stand up tall. When the world feels far above, leap towards the ones you love. In your chest there's room for a reindeer moon. As the dawn begins to glow, reindeer hoofprints mark the snow. In each track a shining mark, lights born from the dark. In the attic's dusty air, hidden from the world down there, tiny eyes of faded paint glow with patience soft and faint. Stuffed bears worn with threadbare fur, tin drums that no hands prefer, dolls with cracked and quiet cheeks, sleeping through the weeks. Once they danced on Christmas morn, wrapped in ribbons newly born. Once they heard the children shout, now the laughter has run out. Still they listen through the floor for the footsteps they adore. In the silence soft and slow, they remember snow. And then the church bells start to ring, waking something deep within. Hear the carol of forgotten toys, singing for the sleeping joys. Though the years have passed them by, still they lift their lullaby. Hear their whispers through the night, every love was once our light. In the attic voices rise, Christmas never dies. Down below the family tree shines with brand new luxury, screens and lights and shiny things, tasty birds with metal wings. Yet a little girl feels drawn to the staircase pale with dawn, barefoot on the creaking wood, climbing where the old thing stood. Pushing through the attic door, see the treasures on the floor, bears and dolls with humble grace, stories carved in every face. Gently with the child's care, she picks up a worn out bear. In its eyes she seems to see bits of history. Hear the carol of forgotten toys, singing for the sleeping joys. Though the years have passed them by, still they lift their lullaby. Hear their whispers through the night, every love was once our light. In the attic voices rise, Christmas never dies. Let the flute edge of northern sky, where the frozen mountains lie, hides a herd of silver hooves, waiting till the starlight moves. In the snow a stable glows, painting red on reindeer nose. One small calf with trembling knees dreams of riding skies like seas. Stay behind, the elders say, you are not yet built for day. You are small and you are slow, you might fall into the snow. Still his heart beats softly drums when the ancient sleigh bell hums. In his chest a secret tune calling on the moon. Then the clouds begin to part, shining on his hopeful heart. It's the flight of the reindeer moon, rising like a silver tune. If you dare to leap so high, you might learn to touch the sky. When the night is cold and wide, spread your wings of courage, ride. Every trembling heart too soon meets the reindeer moon. Santa calls the reindeer team, harnessed up in stardust gleam. All the strong and steady eight gather at the snowy gate. In the shadows, small and shy, stands the calf with pleading eye. Santa smiles and bows his head, come along instead. Through the gale and blinding white, he must learn to trust the flight. Hooves are slipping in the air, wind is tugging at his hair. But when children's windows gleam, he remembers every dream. Someone down there loves my light, I will hold on tight. It's the flight of the reindeer moon, rising like a silver tune. If you dare to leap so high, you might learn to touch the sky. When the night is cold and wide, spread your wings of courage, ride. Every trembling heart too soon meets the reindeer moon. Let the horns and drums ignite as they carve through velvet night. Let the choir gently say, you were meant to lead the way. In the storm and in the fear, love is always hovering near. Even when the dark is loud, you can ride the cloud. It's the flight of the reindeer moon, singing out a hopeful tune. To the child who feels too small, you were made to stand up tall. When the world feels far above, leap toward the ones you love. In your chest there's room for a reindeer moon. As the dawn begins to glow, reindeer hoof prints mark the snow. In each track a shining mark, light born from the dark. In the middle of the square stands a tower proud and fair, stone and iron, gears and chime, keeper of the kingdom's time. All year long it ticks and talks, marking work and market talks. But on Christmas once a year, different tones appear. Inside gears of gold and steel hide a heart that longs to feel. Though it watches night and day, it has never joined the play. It has heard the carols rise, watched the fireworks kiss the skies. Yeah, finds the tower, clears his throat. With his hands all red and sore, he pushes on the ancient door. Up the spiral steps he climbs, counting breaths instead of times. At the top with trembling knee he whispers, "Hear me please. I have no gift and no fine song. I've been scared for far too long. But if somewhere inside you beats a heart that once was new, please sing out for those like me, those the world forgets to see, as his words hang in the cold. Gears of iron turn to gold. Hear the song of the Christmas clock breaking through the ticking lock. Every gear and every wheel learns at last what hearts can feel. In the bells that fill the air leaves a wish, a tender prayer. From the tower high above rings the sound of love. Let the brass and choir swell like a giant glowing bell. Notes cascade from stone and steel, teaching time itself to feel. Every chime across the land holds the touch of that small hand. All of heaven seems to say, you are seen today. Hear the song of the Christmas clock echo through each street and block. To the ones outside the door, you are unwanted no more. Every tolling, ringing tone says you'll never walk alone. From the tower's newfound heart, Christmas songs depart. When the snow and crowds are gone, and the quiet meets the dawn, still the clock keeps soft inside that small boy's pride. In the middle of the square stands a tower proud and fair. Stone and iron, gears and chime, keeper of the kingdom's time. All year long it ticks and talks, marking work and market talks. But on Christmas once a year, different tones appear. Inside gears of gold and steel hide a heart that longs to feel. Though it watches night and day, it has never joined the play. It has heard the carols rise, watched the fireworks kiss the skies. Yet its hands of careful grace never left their place. Snow begins to fall, something stirs within the wall. Hear the song of the Christmas clock breaking through the ticking lock. Every gear and every wheel learns at last what hearts can feel. In the bells that fill the air leaves a wish, a tender prayer. From the tower high above rings the sound of love. A lonely boy with battered coat finds the tower, clears his throat. With his hands all red and sore, he pushes on the ancient door. Up the spiral steps he climbs, counting breaths instead of times. At the top with trembling knee he whispers, "Hear me please. I have no gift and no fine song. I've been scared for far too long. But if somewhere inside you beats a heart that once was new, please sing out for those like me, those the world forgets to see, as his words hang in the cold. Gears of iron turn to gold. Hear the song of the Christmas clock breaking through the ticking lock. Every gear and every wheel learns at last what hearts can feel. In the bells that fill the air leaves a wish, a tender prayer. From the tower high above rings the sound of love. In the middle of the square stands a tower proud and fair, stone and iron, gears and chime, keeper of the kingdom's time. All year long it ticks and talks, marking work and market talks. But on Christmas once a year, different tones appear.
Inside gears of gold and steel hide a heart that longs to feel.
Though it watches night and day, it has never joined the play. It has heard the carols rise, watched the fireworks kiss the skies. Yet its hands of careful grace never left their place. When the snow begins to fall,
Something stirs within the wall.
hear the song of the Christmas clock breaking through the ticking lock. Every gear and every wheel learns at last what hearts can feel. In the bells that fill the air lives a wish, a tender prayer. From the tower high above rings the sound of love.
A lonely boy with battered coat finds the tower, clears his throat.
With his hands all red and sore, he pushes on the ancient door. Up the spiraled steps he climbs, counting breaths instead of times. At the top with trembling knee, he whispers, "Hear me, please. I have no gift and no fine song. I've been scared for far too long. But if somewhere inside you beats a heart that once was new, please sing out for those like me, those the world forgets to see. As his words hang in the cold, gears of iron turn to gold. Hear the song of the Christmas clock breaking through the ticking lock. Every gear and every wheel learns at last what hearts can feel. In the bells that fill the air lives a wish, a tender prayer. From the tower high above rings the sounds of love. Let the brass and choir swell like a giant glowing bell. Notes cascade from stone and steel, teaching time itself to feel.
Every chime across the land
Holds the touch of that small hand. All of heaven seems to say, you are seen today. Hear the song of the Christmas clock echo through each street and block. To the ones outside the door, you are unwanted no more. Every tolling, ringing tone says you'll never walk alone. From the tower's newfound heart, Christmas songs depart. When the snow and crowds are gone, and the quiet meets the dawn, still the clock keeps soft inside that small boy's pride. In a valley wrapped in snow, where the frozen rivers flow, stands a village worn and small, fearing every winter's fall. Firewood is running thin, storms keep howling, pressing in. Everyone looks to the throne, to a queen turned stone. Once her laughter filled the land, from the valley floor, steps inside the castle door, carrying a simple wreath, snow still clinging to his feet. Your High Majesty, he says, voice like trembling violets, come and see the lights we made. Please don't be afraid. On the hill the people stand, lanterns shifting in their hand. One by one they lift them high, painting fire on the sky. In their eyes the Queen can see every time they trusted her, every tear she made them hide, every time they tried. Where the crown of winter lights melt the oldest, darkest nights, let the lanterns one by one shine like fragments of the sun. When you dare to love again, you can thaw a world in pain. In the crown of winter lights live 1,000 rights. Let the violins unfold, warm and bright in liquid gold. Let the horns lift up the theme. You are more than what you seem. As the people call her name, she steps through her wall of shame. Lantern glow and upturned faces break her frozen places. With the crown of winter lights, she steps down from lonely heights. On her head no ice or thorn, just the love her land has worn. Hand in hand and side by side, queen and village, heart and pride, in their joined and shining sun, winter turns to light. In the valley years from now, children listen wide in awe to the tale of how one night love became alive. At the break of winter dawn, tents and tables stretch and yawn. In the center of the town, snowy cloth is folded down. Merchants come with carts of spice, candied apples, sugared ice. Soon the square will bloom and glow like a lantern in the snow. Everyone brings what they can, grandma's jam in copper cans. Little child with knitted scarf, paint her with a clumsy heart. Even ones with empty hands offer songs from distant lands. It's the only time each year everyone draws near. Hidden in the crowd so vast, walks a girl tied to her past. In the Christmas market of miracles, every heart becomes a miracle. Not by gold or shining things, but by what their kindness brings. In the laughter and the carols, in the simple, quiet parables, Christmas writes in living ink more than what you think. She once stole to stay alive, took the bread to survive. Now the people fear her name, pointing fingers full of blame. She walks slow between the stands, hiding both her and Would you help me pass these cakes? I can carry all it makes. In her palms he piles bread. Share with those not yet fed. Soon she's running through the crowd, calling out each name aloud. Little ones with hollow eyes hold a sweet surprise. In the Christmas market of miracles, every heart becomes a miracle. Not by gold or shining things, but by what their kindness brings. In the laughter and the carols, in the simple, quiet parables, Christmas writes in living ink more than what you think. Let accordions and strings paint the joy that giving brings. Let the clarinets and flutes dance around with light and boots. As the girl begins to glow, people see what they don't know. Even hearts that once were wrong can become a song. In the Christmas market of miracles, every soul can be a miracle. When you give your heart away, you become the light of day. So remember, what you bring is not just a little thing. You might be in someone's night, their first Christmas light. When the booths are taken down and the snow reclaims the ground, footprints trace a secret art, miracles of heart. In a palace made of frost, on a hill forever lost, lives a princess carved from ice, wrapped in winter's silent vice. She can cry and she can smile, frozen in her lonely trial. Legends say she turned this way on one fateful day. In the village far below, where the simple houses glow, lives a boy with candle hands, making light for all the land. He must guard the fragile flame, passing light in others' name. Through the darkness, bright and small, he illuminates them all. One cold night, the winds conspire, blowing out each little fire. So he climbs to where the snow princess waits, past the icy towering gates, carrying his one last spark, guarding it through bitter dark. She has never seen a boy so brave, defying every frozen wave. With his trembling, shining hand, he lights her silent land. In her hall of crystal glass, echoes of his footsteps pass. She looks down from frozen throne, hears his shaky human tone. I have nothing else to give, just this flame that helps me live. But if you will let it stay, it might change your day. As his candle touches stone, light invades the silent throne. Cracks appear in icy walls, melting tears begin to fall. Bit by bit, her frozen face softens into living grace. For the first time, warm and true, she can feel it too. So he climbs to where the snow princess waits, past the icy tower the tales the elders tell, by the fire that burns so well, children hear how one small light melted endless night. Far beyond the village line, where the tangled birches twine, lies a lake of glass and blue, holding secrets no one knew. Every winter it will freeze, mirroring the silent trees. Yet on Christmas, if you sing, you can hear it ring. Long ago a story says, two dear friends went separate ways. Words of anger, prideful heat, split the ice beneath their feet. When one fell beneath the glass, time itself refused to pass. Now the lake remembers all, echoes in the fall. But a child who never knew comes to hum a carol true. Hear the carol of the frozen lake, songs of love that hearts forsake. If you sing with all your soul, you can make the broken whole. In the ripples of the ice, echoes ask you to think twice. Christmas calls the wounds to wake by the frozen lake. Two young sisters torn by pride walk along the icy side. One is angry, one is hurt, both afraid to speak the words. As their voices start to rise, song and sorrow harmonize. Underneath the glassy plain, old forgiveness stirs again. In the water trapped below, memories begin to glow. Images of wheeling skates, hands once joined by kinder fates. All the ghosts of might have been shimmer in the depths within. Then the lake begins to thaw, softening its jaw. Hear the carol of the frozen lake, songs of love that hearts forsake. If you sing with all your soul, you can make the broken whole. In the ripples of the ice, echoes ask you to think twice. Christmas calls the wounds to wake by the frozen lake. Let the flutes and clarion dance, trace the paths of old regrets. Let the strings reveal the notes caught in long forgotten throats. When the sisters finally cry, snowflakes fall like lullabies. Holding hands they softly say, I won't walk away. Hear the carol of the frozen lake, feel the ancient fractures shake. Underneath the healing sound, love is finally unbound. Every heart with hardened ice can grow tender, can grow nice. Sing your truth for goodness sake on a hill forever lost, leaves a princess card from Mars, wrapped in winter silent vibes. She can't cry and she can't smile, frozen in her lonely trial. Legends say she turned this way on one fateful day. In the village far below, where the simple houses glow, lives a boy with candle hands, making light for all the land. He must guard the fragile flame, passing light in others' name. Through the darkness bright and small, he illuminates them all. One cold night, the winds conspire, blowing out each little fire. So he climbs to where the snow princess waits, past the icy towering gates, carrying his one last spark, guarding it through bitter dark. She has never seen a boy so brave, defying every frozen wave. With his trembling, shining hand, he lights her silent land. In her hall of crystal glass, echoes of his footsteps pass. She looks down from frozen throne, hears his shaky human tone. I have nothing else to give, just this flame that helps me live. But if you will let it stay, it might change your day. As his candle touches stone, light invades the silent throne. Cracks appear in icy walls, melting tears begin to fall. Bit by bit her frozen face softens into living grace. For the first time, warm and true, she can feel it too. So he climbs to where the snow princess waits, past the icy towering gates, carrying his one last spark, guarding it through bitter dark. She has never seen a boy so brave, defying every frozen wave. With his trembling, shining hand, he lights her silent land. Let the orchestra explode, breaking through her frozen code. Choir singing, swirling snow. Love can set you free, you know. All the palace gleams with light, chasing out the endless night. From his candle, warm and small, comes a dawn for all. Now she walks among her people's streets, feeling snow beneath her feet. At her side, the candle boy shares a simple, glowing joy. Every year on Christmas Eve, they stand, lighting candles hand in hand. From the flame he chose to share, shines a kingdom fair. In the tales the elders tell, by the fire that burns so well, children hear how one small light melted endless night. precious twine lies a lake of glass and blue, holding secrets no one knew. Every winter it will freeze, mirroring the silent trees. Yet on Christmas if you sing, you can hear it ring. Long ago a story says, two dear friends went separate ways. Words of anger, prideful heat, split the ice beneath their feet. When one fell beneath the glass, time itself refused to pass. Now the lake remembers all echoes in the fall. But a child who never knew comes to hum a carol true. Hear the carol of the frozen lake, songs of love that hearts forsake. If you sing with all your soul, you can make the broken whole. In the ripples of the ice, echoes ask you to think twice. Christmas calls the wounds to wake by the frozen lake. Two young sisters torn by pride walk along the icy side. One is angry, one is hurt, both afraid to speak the words. As their voices start to rise, song and sorrow harmonize. Underneath the glassy plain, all forgiveness stirs again. In the water trap below, memories begin to glow. Images of wheeling skates, hands once joined by kinder fates. All the ghosts of might have been shimmer in the depths within. Then the lake begins to thaw, softening its jaw. Hear the carol of the frozen lake, songs of love that hearts forsake. If you sing with all your soul, you can make the broken whole. In the ripples of the ice, echoes ask you to think twice. Christmas calls the wounds to wake by the frozen lake. Let the flutes and holiness trace the paths of old regrets. Let the strings reveal the notes caught in long forgotten throats. When the sisters finally cry, snowflakes fall like lullabies. Holding hands they softly say, I won't walk away. Hear the carol of the frozen lake, feel the ancient fractures shake. Underneath the healing sound, love is finally unbound. Every heart with hardened eyes can grow tender, can grow nice. Sing your truth for goodness sake by the frozen lake. Oh, 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 oh. As the moon climbs soft and pale, and the night completes its tale, gentle waves replace the glass, letting mercy pass. Down the harbor bleak and bare, winter wind is sharp and rare. Fisher boats with tattered sail rock against the icy gale. Families wait for those at sea, eyes on waves they cannot see. On this Christmas hope feels thin, cold beneath the skin. But an old and gentle man has a quiet, daring plan. From the chapel by the pier, he brings candles bright and clear. In a tiny wooden boat, he begins to set them afloat. One by one, the flames arise, painting stars on tide and skies. Soon the children gather near, drawn by glimmers in the pier. On the candle ship of Christmas night, every flame becomes alight. For the ones who can't come home, for the hearts that sail alone, on the waves of faith and tear, we will send our love this year. Let the little vessel glide, hope upon the tide. they're shaking hands. Fathers hide in coat and stands, but the children's faces glow, seeing fire on the snow. Light one candle for your own, for the ones who are not home. Soon the boat is burning bright, like a floating gentle sight. Far away on midnight sea, where the storms refuse to flee, tired sailors fight the swell, listening for any bell. In the haze they see a spark, gold against the endless dark. Something small yet shining clear, someone loves you here. On the candle ship of Christmas night, every flame becomes a light. For the ones who can't come home, for the hearts that sail alone, on the waves of faith and tear, we will send our love this year. Let the little vessel glide, hope upon the tide. Let the horns play low and wide, like the breathing of the tide. Let the choir softly blend, like a message that we send. Through the storms and through the frost, no one's truly gone or lost. Every candle on the sea sings, come back to me. On the candle ship of Christmas night, love can travel out of sight. Over wave and over fear, carry warmth to someone dear. Even if they can't return, still the little flames will burn. On this ocean deep and wide, love is still our guide. When the candles fade away with the first hint of the day, in the harbor hearts still glow, touched by what they know. All the sky was filled with light, shining stars and velvet night. Some were grand and some were bold, burning white and burning gold. High above the quiet town, one small star kept looking down. She felt tiny, lost and dim, unimportant next to them. I'm too small to guide the way, nothing I do matters, they only see the big and bright, not my trembling little light. As she wept in silver hue, clouds of doubt around her grew. She believed she had no part in the world's great heart. Then a whisper from the sky reached her gentle, timid cry. Little star above the stable roof, you were more than enough proof that the smallest light can show where the greatest loves can grow. Shine for those who feel too small, shine for those who lost it all. Christmas needs your humble spark, torch against the dark. Down below, a humble stall, barely more than roof and wall. Inside, warmth and tattered hay, love that just arrived today. Travelers walking in the night struggled with the failing light. They could not see where to go, lost among the snow. Summoning her strength at last, she burned brighter than her past. Pushing through the clouded air, she became a simple flare, just enough to show the way to the place where new hope lay. In her glow the travelers found sacred holy ground. Little star tiny light instead. Not the brightest, not the best, just a heart that gave its yes. In the giving, soft and fair, God meets everywhere. Little star above the stable roof, here's your everlasting proof. Every light the world ignores opens unexpected doors. When you share your little flame, nothing stays the same. In the story from afar, you become the When the night feels far too wide and you want a place to hide, think of how one star so small became the light of all. Down the harbor, bleak and bare, winter wind is sharp and rare. Fisher boats with tattered sail rock against the icy gale. Families wait for those at sea, eyes on waves they cannot see. On this Christmas, hope feels thin, cold beneath the skin. But an old and gentle man has a quiet, daring plan. From the chapel by the pier, he brings candles bright and clear. In a tiny wooden boat, he begins to set them afloat. One by one the flames arise, painting stars on tide and sky. The children gather near, drawn by glimmers in the pier. On the candle ship of Christmas night, every flame becomes a light for the ones who can't come home, for the hearts that sail alone on the waves of faith and tear. We will send our love this year. Let the little vessel glide, hope upon the tide. Mothers lift their shaking hands, fathers hide in coat and stands, but the children's faces glow, seeing fire on the snow. Light one candle for your own, for the ones who are not home. Soon the boat is burning bright like a floating gentle sight. Far away on midnight sea, where the storms refuse to flee, tired sailors fight the swell, listening for any bell. In the haze they see a spark, gold against the endless dark. Something small yet shining clear. Someone loves you here. On the candle ship of Christmas night, every flame becomes a light for the ones who can't come home, for the hearts that sail alone on the waves of faith and tear. We will send our love this year. Let the little vessel glide, hope upon the tide. Let the horns play low and wide, like the breathing of the tide. Let the choir softly blend, like a message that we send. Through the storms and through the frost, no one's truly gone or lost. Every candle on the sea sings, come back to me. On the candle ship of Christmas night, love can travel out of sight, over wave and over fear, carry warmth to the harbor, hearts still glow, touched by what they know. In a palace made of frost, on a hill forever lost, lives a princess carved from ice, wrapped in winter's silent vice. She can't cry and she can't smile, frozen in her lonely trial. Legends say she turned this way on one fateful day. In the village far below, where the simple houses glow, lives a boy with candle hands, making light for all the land. He must guard the fragile flame, passing light in others' name. Through the darkness bright and small, he illuminates them all. One cold night the winds conspire, blowing out each little fire. So he climbs to where the snow princess waits, past the icy towering gates, carrying his one last spark, guarding it through bitter dark. She has never seen a boy so brave, defying every frozen wave. With his trembling, shining hand, he lights her silent land. In her hall of crystal glass, echoes of his footsteps pass. She looks down from frozen throne, hears a shaky human tone. I have nothing else to give, just this flame that helps me live. But if you will let it stay, it might change your day. As his candle touches stone, light invades the silent throne. Cracks appear in icy walls, melting tears begin to fall. Bit by bit her frozen face softens into living grace. For the first time, warm and true, she can feel it too. So he climbs to where the snow princess waits, past the icy towering gates, carrying his one last spark, guarding it through bitter dark. She has never seen a boy so brave, defying every frozen wave. With his trembling, shining hand, he lights her silent lamp. Let the orchestra explode, breaking through her frozen code. Choir sing in swirling snow, love can set you free, you know. All the palace gleams with light, chasing out the endless night. From his candle, warm and small, comes a dawn for all. Now she walks among her people's streets, feeling snow beneath her feet. At her side, the candle boy shares a simple glowing joy. Every year on Christmas Eve they stand, lighting candles hand in hand. From the flame he chose to share, shines a kingdom fair. In the tales the elders tell, by the fire that burns so well, children hear how one small light